Hi, this is Lindsay with Yoga Bliss, and we're here again. So grab a mat and jump into a comfortable seated position and let's get going. So today we're going to do a quick little warm-up. So if you gently want to close the eyes and just start to turn the attention to the breath, slowing the inhales and the exhale. Taking another deep breath deep into the belly, opening the bottom of the rib cage on the inhale. And slowly exhale one more. Inhale. Slowly exhale. And then from here, gently open the eyes and just cross the left leg over the right leg. So if the hips are tight, you might not really move much further than this right here. If you can, then just start to draw that knee up into the right shoulder, and we're just going to come into a gentle twist and just stretching out, opening the hips, starting to move that spine just a little bit, and then come back to center, lower that leg down. We're going to do that one more time. This time maybe take it a little bit deeper. So bring that knee up. And then if you'd like, we've got a couple of options. You can, again, just hold on to that knee and draw the knee up towards the shoulder. If you'd like, you can place that forearm around and place the left hand down on the mat, deepening that twist just a little bit. And then if you want to take this even further, you can loop the right elbow over the knee, deepening that twist even further. What I want you to focus on here is lengthening through the spine, so we're not rounding and collapsing. So keeping that chest open, lengthening through the crown of the head here. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And then we're going to change the cross of the legs. So we'll bring the other leg up on top. And again, maybe with your spine long, this is as far as you go today. That's fine. If you can feel the stretch, that's as far as you need to go. If you want to take it a little bit further, just holding on to the knee, start to draw the knee up, then to the left shoulder. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, release that leg back down. And we'll do that one more time. So draw the knee. Again, you've got a couple of options. You can bring that knee into the inside of the elbow and place the right hand down on the mat. Or if you want to take this further, loop that left elbow across and over the right knee, deepening that twist. And again, really focus on lengthening the spine. So we're sitting up straight and tall here. And of course, adjust as you need to. Inhale. You can close the eyes if you'd like. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly start to unwind. And then bring the legs. So today we're just going to bring the feet together and the knees can just fall apart. If you'd like, you can also put like a blanket or a folded towel under each knee just to support that a little bit. Sitting straight, shoulders over the hips, lengthening through the crown of the head, lengthening the spine. Inhale here. And then as you start to exhale, just start to fold forward. Doesn't have to be very far, very far. Just start to open the hips just a bit. So wherever you are, just taking a couple of deep breaths here. Maybe after a few deep breaths, you go a little bit further. And the feet don't necessarily need to be super close to the body. You can keep the feet out away from the body a little bit, especially if you know your hips are tight. Just keep the feet out away from the body a bit. You can always, as an option, bring those feet in a little bit closer. Just make sure that if you do, that we really focus on not rounding and collapsing, that we really focus on staying tall and lengthening through the crown of the head. Let's take one more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back up. And then we'll swing the legs around. And let's do a couple of cat-cow here. So in our tabletop, and we do this often, so hopefully by now you know the drill. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Everything's about hip distance, shoulder distance apart. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown of the head, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone, tuck the head. Inhale, drop the belly. And really reach up through the crown of the head, keeping the chest open and the shoulders. Watch the shoulders here, that the shoulders don't sink up towards the ears. Exhale. One more time in each direction. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center. And we did this last week, so I want to try it again so we all get a little bit more comfortable with it. Press the right knee up towards the sky and really think about keeping that foot flexed or flat. So we're pressing a flat foot up towards the sky. Again, we don't want the knee too high or too low, right about hip height. And then start to make some small circles in one direction, gradually getting the circles bigger. Opening the hips and then change direction. Continue to breathe, staying connected with that breath. And then drop that right knee down, left knee, same thing, comes up towards the sky. And then start to make some small circles. Gradually getting those circles bigger and bigger. Change direction. And then bring the left knee down, right leg extends straight back. You have an option here, you can stay here, or if you'd like to challenge yourself, reach the opposite arm forward. So reaching the opposite arm forward is just an option. You get the same benefit here in the hip and in the core. So draw the belly button into the small of the back here. Then open 45 degrees so the toes are pointing down. Opposite arm can open 45 degrees. One more full breath here. Back to center and lower down. Left leg extends straight back. And this time I'll do it with the arm. Again, that's an option. Don't feel like it's necessary and don't feel like you have to do that. Extend the opposite arm if you'd like. Toes point down to the ground and then open 45 degrees. One more full breath here. Back to center and lower down. Tuck the toes. So deep, deep tuck in the toes. Exhale, press the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So we're going to make this practice a little bit more active today. So the first thing we're going to do is from our Adho Mukha Svanasana, and here make sure that, again, the knees can always stay back, allowing the chest to move back towards the thighs. Eventually, those hamstrings will open and the heels will drop down towards the ground a little bit more. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees. And let me say, depending on how active you want this to be, will determine how deep the bend is. The more active, the deeper the bend. If this is your first time or you're feeling kind of tired or sluggish today, little bend and then straighten. If you want to make this more active, deep bend and straighten. So we'll do 10 of those. So exhale, inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Building a lot of heat. Building prana. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthening the hamstrings. Releasing the chest back towards the thighs. Few more. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Always know that you can drop into child's pose. We'll just do this real quick. Drop into child's pose whenever you would like to, whenever you need to. And then jump back in whenever it feels good for you. From here, spread the toes wide, sweep the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Watch the right heel, release the heel down to the ground. Lift that left leg a little bit higher. Bend the top knee, stack the hips. Square the hips back off, 3-legged dog, and then come into your plank. Strong plank here, elbows have a slight bend. And watch the shoulders. So we want to keep the chest open. You can always modify this and drop the knees down. We want to be in a straight line from the head, shoulders, hips, and knees here. Inhale. I'll do this the first time with some modification. So inhale, exhale, elbows hug the body. Keep the elbows right next to the rib cage. And then sweep through. We can work just in baby cobra here. The hands are light, chin's tucked. Exhale. Press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then from here, right leg sweeps the sky, 3-legged dog. Release the heel of the left leg. Bend the top knee, stack the hips. Coming back to 3-legged dog. Into your plank. So full plank here, elbows have a slight bend. Inhale, exhale, elbows hug the body. Come all the way down slow into baby cobra. Hands are light. We want the back to do the work, to do the lifting here. Inhale, exhale, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Then we're going to step, pop, walk, however you want to get to the front of your mat. Coming forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, exhale here. Slowly come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands to heart center. Reaching up through the crown of the head. Little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So we're going to do the same thing again. Starting with the right. So 3-legged dog here. Right leg is up, extended to the sky. Left heel releases down to the ground. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Really open here. Coming back, 3-legged dog. Release that right leg down. Come into your plank. Modified. Knees down. Full. Knees up. Inhale, exhale. Baby cobra here. If you want to make this a little bit more active, press the hands into the mat and slowly start to lift. Watch the neck here. We don't want to crank the head and put too much pressure on the neck. Inhale, exhale, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Shake the head so we're not holding any tension in the neck. Right leg sweeps the sky, 3-legged dog. Release the heel. Left leg sweeps the sky, 3-legged dog. Release the heel of the right leg. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Coming back, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale into your plank. And again, drop the knees. If you're starting to get tired, if the upper body is starting to get tired, drop the knees. Strong core wherever you are. Exhale. Sweep through. Oh, the sun came out. And exhale, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Taking 2 full breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale again. Step, hop, walk. I don't care how you get to the front of the mat. You get to the front of the mat. However you would like. Exhale, forward fold. 1 full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming into your Tadasana. Gently close the eyes for just a minute. Inhale, exhale. Use that breath to slow the heart rate. So that whole series, we built a lot of prana, a lot of energy in the body. Use the breath and slow that down. And then from here, we'll do just a little bit of some balancing work here. So keeping the hands right at heart center for now. And then bring the knee up, extend the foot out. I don't care if the foot is right here, as long as you can feel that leg working and lifting the foot. Keeping a slight bend in the base leg so we're not locking that joint out. Also, if you have a belt or a strap, go ahead and get that out for this and place it around the foot. And then you can use that strap and lift the leg a little bit higher. So if we're going to use the strap, watch that we don't, that's going to throw me off balance. Watch that we don't collapse down. We want to keep the chest lifted and the chest open so the shoulders stay down. So finding your focal point, continue to breathe. Inhale, exhale. If this is a challenge for you, again, you don't need to use a belt or a strap. You can just have the foot just a couple inches off the floor. And then if you would like, this is another option. So this is going to take a lot of balance. Open the leg to the side. If you want to take this even further and you don't want to use the strap and you have more flexibility, you can use the first 2 fingers of the right hand, extend that leg forward, then open. So you've got a few options here. Find what works best for you. Coming back to center. Release that hand, hold, and then lower down. Switch the weight to the opposite side. So that was right leg. That was up. We're going to switch the weight to the right leg. Teeny tiny slight bend. Bring the foot up. Again, hands can be at heart center. We just want to keep the hands close to the center of the body, whether they're on the hips or at heart center, just because it helps with balance. Strap. You can use a strap around the foot, keeping the chest open, shoulders down wherever you are. And then first 2 fingers wraps around the big toe, extend that foot forward. Wherever you are, open to the side. This is an option. Don't feel like if you're working on just extending the leg to the front, maybe that's all that you're working on today. That's fine. Stay right there. This opening to the side, always an option. Coming back to center. Release the foot, hold that leg up for just a moment, and then bring that leg down. And then from here, come on down to a seated position. I'm going to scoot this way just a little. And then if you have a strap or a belt, you can use it for this too. We're going to do Paschimottanasana. So extend the legs straight out. If you don't have a strap or a belt handy, don't worry about it. You can do this without. Sitting up in Dandasana staff pose. Inhale, exhale, just start to walk the chest down towards the thighs. Keep drawing the toes back towards the knee. If you have a strap, you can place the strap around the feet. Exhale, fold forward. If you don't have a strap, you want to take this further. First two fingers again, wrap around the big toes. Draw the elbows away from the center of the body. Release the chest down towards the knees, towards the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly come up. And then moving the strap out of the way. Walk the hips towards the heels. And slowly come all the way down. And then cross the right knee, or right foot, excuse me, right ankle over the left knee. And open that right knee as much as possible. And then we're going to reach behind the left knee and draw that in towards the chest. If this is too difficult and the hips are tight, grab that strap and just place it around the back side of the left knee and draw that knee in so the shoulders can still stay down on the mat. Whatever works for you, just to open that hip just a little bit more. And this should feel pretty good. Breathing into the tight spots, exhale, release. One more inhale. And exhale, release that leg down, uncross the right leg and switch. The left leg is going to come up. Start by just opening the left knee here. Then, if you're using a strap, go ahead and place the strap. Bring the right knee into the chest. And you'll notice that one side is usually a lot tighter than the other side. That's totally normal. Just breathing into the tight spots. One more full breath. Inhale. And exhale. And for the sake of time, lower the foot down, uncross. I highly encourage you to stay here, coming into your Shavasana, relaxing the entire body, closing the eyes, and letting the mind rest as well. For the sake of time, we're going to pretend like you've stopped this video for a couple of minutes. We're going to roll to one side, making a pillow for your head. And you can keep the eyes closed here, coming up to a comfortable seated position. And your seated position might not be comfortable with your legs crossed like this. So maybe your comfortable seated position is sitting up on the knees and resting the hands on the thighs. That's fine. Truly, whatever is a comfortable seated position for you, that's where you can go. And then bring the hands to heart center. Gently close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale completely. I hope that you can just take a little bit of peace and calm with you throughout your day and throughout your week. Namaste.